Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in again for another update. I am officially 14 weeks and 2 days. Today is Thursday, May 21st of 2020. And guys, I am so glad and so elated to be in my second trimester. We finally made it here and I'm super duper blessed to have come this far. So I want to tell you guys about my symptoms, how I've been feeling, what I've been doing in the past couple of weeks since my last update. So yeah, I officially made my announcement to all of my family and friends. Head on over to my Instagram page. My announcement is there if you wanted to see it. Also, my video links will be posted in my description on my Instagram page. It's at Kmarie Loaded. I'll probably put it somewhere like here on the screen or here on the screen. But yeah, it's at Kmarie Loaded. My Instagram handle is the same as my YouTube, so go ahead and check it out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into all of the symptoms and things that I've been doing for week 13 leading up to week 14. I will start off by saying my morning sickness is not completely gone, but it is lightening up a lot and it is starting to fade away, which I'm super excited about. I no longer have those 3 waves of morning sickness throughout the day. As I talked about in previous videos, for the most part I feel a little bit nauseous in the morning, and if I eat something that my body doesn't agree with, I'll get nauseous. But other than that, I am picking up a lot on my energy and I'm feeling great. I have a lot of energy at this point, so I feel like I can do a lot more. My mood is a lot different because I feel like I have the energy to get up and go and do stuff. 14 weeks, I did start my baby aspirin. I started that on Tuesday since Tuesday was my 14-week mark. Now baby aspirin is I take the 81 milligram. It's a low dose and it's basically a blood thinner. It's supposed to help prevent preeclampsia, high blood pressure, things of that nature. So it really like helps decrease the amount of stress on your heart and how much blood your heart is having to pump. You know, anyone who's had children before, if you're, you know, currently pregnant, you know that your body is working in overtime right now to support both you and your baby or babies. So I started that and so far I'm on like day 3 of it. Other than that, morning sickness is kind of dwindling off. I will say between weeks 13 and 14 I started developing dizziness and lightheadedness. If I stand up too quickly, if I'm standing up for too long, or if I'm just moving around for too long, I do tend to get short-winded and I get very lightheaded and dizzy. So that's one thing that I've had to watch out for here lately, and just make sure that I am listening to my body and staying in tune with, you know, the way that I feel. Yeah, so I don't know what else has changed. Oh, I did go for genetic testing as well. I did the NIPS testing, which was about a 1.5 to 2 hour ultrasound where they did all of the baby's measurements. Well, my appointment took about 2 hours because they had to analyze both babies, and what they look for is any type of indication of chromosomal abnormalities. So my sonogram lady was excellent. She explained every single thing to me, and then I also found out that my babies are not identical. They are actually fraternal, so they are dichorionic, diamnionic. They have 2 separate sacs, which we knew before, but they also have their 2 individual placentas. They do not share a placenta at all, which is wonderful also because that kind of decreases the risk for that decreases the risk for one twin getting more nutrients than the other, low birth weight, things of that nature. So that was good to hear, and she actually showed me each placenta, which was really, really cool, and I really appreciate her for that. So my results for my chromosome testing came back. So with the chromosome test that I did, the NIPS, they did an ultrasound. They got measurements of basically every body part for the babies. They checked to make sure that their hearts had the right amount of chambers, were functioning. They had bladders, kidneys, all of that good stuff, brain, which it all looked great. And then I did a finger stick for the blood portion, and that finger stick, those results just came in yesterday, and everything came back normal. No chromosomal abnormalities that they could find. So yeah, everything looked great, so I'm super pleased with that, super excited about that. My next step is to go back to my OBGYN in about 2 weeks. I think I actually have a little under, yeah, just a little under 2 weeks. I go back to my OBGYN for a checkup, and they'll also be checking the baby's heartbeats and speaking with me to make sure that, you know, my weight and everything is in the right place, and discussing next steps for the next couple of weeks. And then following that, I have an appointment 2 weeks later for an ultrasound. So I'll give you guys an update when we get closer to that date. So yeah, week 13 has been pretty calm. I've been able to actually go out to the park and walk. That's one thing that I've been doing a lot of, because we're in the COVID-19 season, I guess I should say. I haven't been able to go to the gym like I used to before I got pregnant. So I have been walking pretty much every day, minus the days that I really just don't feel good. Yeah, so I've been taking walks and just doing light activities, nothing strenuous at all. So yeah, so that's pretty much my update. I'm super excited that my morning sickness is going away, guys. Like, that was the worst for me. So comment down below what you are feeling. If you are at the 14-week mark, how is your week 13? If you've already surpassed me, give me you guys's input on how you managed to get through the first trimester. And how is the second trimester? I'm super excited. With my daughter, I had a pretty easy pregnancy, I would say. And this pregnancy isn't too hard either. But with my daughter, I felt really bad in the first trimester. But I was, for the most part, I was just tired all the time. I don't think I was very nauseous, other than maybe like the first month of my pregnancy. After that, it was pretty much a breeze until I got to my third trimester, and it was just like the weight of my body was like really holding me back. But this time around, I'm experiencing a lot more morning sickness, and it just could be because I have 2 babies instead of 1 this time. Excuse me, but it's not too bad. Oh, another thing that I want to mention is I think I mentioned this before, but I get out of breath really easily. If I'm coming up a flight of stairs, if I am like doing like a simple task or something like that, like I get winded super duper easy, and I need to stop and sit down for a moment. That's a lot different for me, because I'm such the person that is so used to going and pushing through whatever. But right now I really have to listen to my body and just slow down, and even stop when I feel like I'm putting too much on myself. But that's with all pregnancies. That's to go without saying. You should never push yourself beyond your limits. Do what you can, and it's okay. Just remember that you have lives, or a life that you are growing inside of you, and they need every bit of your energy, and they need every bit of your health. So make sure that you are healthy for them. Other than, I'm still taking my prenatal vitamins, my iron, my folic acid, my vitamin D, and now I am taking my baby aspirin. So that's like 5 things. It's a lot of pills to take every single day, but it's all worth it. And my doctor has not doubled up any of my dosages or anything like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, by the way, just as a little pregnancy nausea hack, Gatorade or Powerade works wonders. I always keep this by me. Now this is Powerade, but I started off with Gatorade and went back to the store. They didn't have any Gatorade, so I got Powerade. This stuff is a lifesaver. I'm telling you, if you cannot drink anything else, like, you can at least, you'll probably be able to get this down. And it's full of electrolytes, so I love it. Definitely a lifesaver, because there were a few days when I was like really nauseous, and for some reason I have trouble drinking water when I'm nauseous, so I only try and drink water when I'm feeling good. But I was able to get this down, and yeah, so I just wanted to throw that in there really quickly because it saved me and it might help you too. Thank you so much for watching, and oh, let me show you guys my bump. So this is my belly. Let me tie this up. This is my bump. It's rounding out a lot. I'm super excited. I'm gonna stand up. Put the camera over here. So this is me from the front. And this is the side. And the other side. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am wearing maternity clothes. I shop at Boohoo now, not sponsored, but I shop at Boohoo. They have like an amazing maternity section. So I got these leggings, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I'll show you guys in another video that I'm going to be doing with a pregnancy like try on haul. So yeah, I try not to buy too many maternity clothes because I do know that after I give birth, those clothes I won't be able to wear anymore. So I try and get a mix between maternity clothes and clothes that I can still wear after postpartum. So yeah, just stay tuned for that video. That video is coming up shortly. Yeah, you don't want to miss it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.